Oh, the NBA is boring. I go, you're watching the same teams because if you put on the Detroit Pistons right now.
Oh, stop it. They're boring too. Get
no.
Bro, 4 games under 500.
They've won 7 in a row.
Whoopee freaking do.
And I don't think they're 4 games under 500.
All right, what are they?
I'm going to look it up right now. And if you're right, I'm going to be pissed. They're 6 games over 500. They've won 7 in a row. Cade Cunningham is balling.
You want to brag about a team that's 32-26?
Oh, you see how he moved the goalposts?
Yeah, stop it.
They were 10 games better than he thought.
That's not success.
They need to be 70-4.
40-20. We talked about it.
So we can only talk about 3 teams?
Bro, Detroit Pistons ain't winning no championship. Stop it.
Well, no. But you want to know what the odds are if they did?
Biggest hater of them all in NBA history, Shaquille O'Neal, hates on the Detroit Pistons, says that we're 4 games under 500, we're boring. If you ain't at least 40-20, you don't have a chance. And, you know, he was the same guy that said on TNT that Cade wasn't an all-star. And then when Cade came on in TNT, he changed his tune and called him an all-star. And like I said, Shaq, it is what it is. You know, people don't know the real about Shaq. You know, the reason why him and Penny didn't work, he was jealous of Penny. The reason why him and Kobe didn't get along, he was jealous of Kobe. He's a jealous individual. Once you dig into them, he's jealous. And that's the thing about the NBA. That's what the NBA is. If you're not LA, if you're not Boston, or you're not wherever a guy like LeBron or Michael Jordan is at in the NBA don't care, and they wonder why people have tuned off of the NBA. I literally only watch the Pistons. And if I do go out my way to watch somebody else, it's either like a Denver, Anthony Edwards, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, and, you know, and I might watch the Knicks because I just like the Garden and I like some of their players. But other than that, the Lakers on, I won't watch it. Tired of that shit. The Warriors, I'm tired of it. No offense to them. You know, the Clippers, if Kawhi and them playing, I will people, you know, if they own, I ain't got shit else to do. But for the most part, the NBA, they don't really care. It's only literally 2 or 3 teams, 4, maybe on a good year, maybe 5 with an injury that got an opportunity to win a championship. Like, in the whole thing, and check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist where the Pistons are boring. Boring what? I don't find the Pistons to be boring. But what we supposed to continue to talk about is what? The Lakers. Luka LeBron, AD Kyrie, Luka LeBron, AD Kyrie. Like, it's to the point where people just like, I'm good. The NBA don't market nobody. They marketing grandpas. They talk more about Phoenix and their failures in Phoenix. Still talking about Golden State 20 years later. Still talking about LeBron 20 years later. It's like to the point where, like, dude, I don't care. We should be talking about Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Brunson and Cat, and Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, and what they doing in Houston. And we should be talking about them we should be talking about them, what they doing in Cleveland. That's what we should be talking about. You know, and I might be just talking about the Pistons, but that's the NBA. We only gonna talk about 3 or 4 teams, and that's all. It's like, all right. Like, it's like, all right, but, you know, so be it. Shaq is always a fucking hater. It's nothing new. It's nothing new up under the sun, as Nas said. Shaq been hating. He hated on anybody that was a threat to him. He's a hater. But then, you know, he get in K's face, and it's a whole different type of ball game. He's a two-faced bastard. And, you know, straight up, and shout out, he do a lot of good, but at the end of the day, he's disingenuous. He's Hollywood. He's a studio prankster. He's Hollywood. You know, whatever, you know, a lot of these people, a lot of these old heads get on the internet. You know, they shitted on a lot of guys who had podcasts, or podcasters are trash, or it's, and then, you know, all of a sudden everybody got a podcast now. That should be an example. You know, a lot of people may not understand what you're doing, or they may hate on whatever you're doing. These the same people that'll be hating on you, and, oh man, why you doing this, and, you know, why you doing this? This ain't gonna never work, or this ain't gonna never do this, do that. Yeah, you know, why you doing this, right? And these same people that turn around and try to do the things you do. That's Shaq. So be it. I fully enjoy watching the Pistons. I mean, you know, I enjoy watching the UPN Pistons. They were exciting. The teal jerseys, post Bad Boys. You know, like it or not, I enjoy watching some of the Charlotte Hornet games, even though they lose some of them. You know, every now and again I peep in. You know, they're exciting basketball team. Hey boy, nobody really likes them, and nobody talks about Detroit, and I'm like, all right, cool. We get it, but fuck Shaq. He been a hater. He hated on any good teammate he had. Every good teammate Shaq had, he hated on. Could have won a whole bunch of championships, but he wanted to be a hater. But this is good to see the Pistons getting talked about. It's good enjoying the Pistons, you know, balling out, you know, giving the city something to talk about, you know, instead of waiting for the Tigers to come back and seeing what they gonna do, instead of waiting for see if the Wings gonna make some shake. Instead of waiting for football to come back on. Shout out to them. So we know, like he said, they won't win the championship. We know that. I mean, ain't nobody expecting the Pistons to win the championship. But to be honest, the NBA is better if they adopt parity. Excuse me. If the NBA adopts parity, it will be better. But they refuse to adopt parity. They want to be allergic to parity. That's it. They want to be allergic to parity. And that's the problem. The NBA never wants to embrace parity. They want to know why the NCAA tournament is so popular? It's parity. Nobody knows what's going to happen. You know why the NFL is so popular? It's parity. Nobody knows what's going to happen when it gets to the playoff time. The NBA does not market parity. And what's so funny, they started with Michael Jordan for real. They started to market individuals. And guess what the fans, that's what it birthed of a generation. Individual worshiping fans. Oh, I'm going to go where Carmelo at. Or wherever LeBron at, that's my team. Or, you know, wherever, you know, Anthony Edwards at, that's where I'm rooting for. Wherever KD go, that's where I'm rooting at. And it's just like, that ain't how we came up. We rooted for our teams. You know, we rooted for our hometown teams, or maybe your father was a Raider fan, you became a Raider fan. Maybe your father was a Mets fan, you became a Mets fan. Maybe your father was a Pacer fan, you was that's what you rooted for. Your mother, whatever it was. Now what the NBA done, they're just marketing. Their fans are now fans of players, and it's such the most irritating thing to do. So they want to know why people don't like watch basketball no more. It's a pussy game for one. Everything is a foul, a free throw, a crybaby. They don't dribble, no physicality, but they don't market parity. It's as simple as that. But hey, check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. F Shaq. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the link tree. You can find me everywhere. Let me know in the comment section, please.